Welcome back to the Halftime Report. Delta and American Airlines, there are those stocks today under some pressure. That's after Deutsche Bank downgraded the two stocks to hold. We've made it our call of the day. American, they go hold. They cut the target by $7 to 40 from 47. Delta, they take down to 55 from 66. Mr. Lebenthal.
Look, I think it's the right call, and it's not an over-the-top, let's sell these things short. It's just saying these things look like they're fairly priced for where global growth is right now, and obviously these are global carriers that we're talking about. There's also the fact that oil is up, whatever, it's up 25% since the beginning of the year. That cuts in a little bit, so this just isn't that benign environment for airlines right now. The one thing, Scott, and I think you'll probably bring this up, they do say there are some gems in there, and my opinion is if you want to invest in airlines, there has to be a very specific reason to do so. So Alaska Airlines, which they point out, and yes, I own, I happen to like that because of the merger they've gone through with Virgin America, which is now through all its integration is done, and they should start reaping the rewards of being a bigger, more transcontinental airline right now. But the general point I want to make here is airlines are tough right now. It's not really where I want to be unless it's a special case.
It's interesting from the note, and it confuses me somewhat, and that's why I want to ask all of you. So they say we're finding it more difficult to advocate, quote unquote, new money positions in names with the most exposure to global markets. As such, we're downgrading American and Delta. Then, a sentence or two later, they say we maintain our buy rating on United, which has the largest international footprint on any airline.
Well, we discussed this.
Help me out. What am I missing?
I think we discussed this. I think it was last week we had Southwest. We had a conversation about a downgrade on Southwest, and we talked about the strength of the international business, which is counter to what you would think logically based on global growth. So Phil LeBeau came on a couple of weeks ago, and he talked about the strength in international. That's why I don't understand this call. Because I think United is the right play, and I think United is the right play because of the diversification. It's just not specifically a domestic airline.
The headline of the note, global macro underwhelms. I'm like, okay, I get it. American, Delta down. And then you read into the meat of the first paragraph, and they talk about United Airlines. Now, United gets a target of 105, so they cut it down from 109, but they still have a buy. They have a buy on JetBlue. They have a buy on Southwest. And, Jim, you own Alaska?
Yeah,
and they have a buy on that.
Look, the cynic in me on this United call wants to say, look, that's the one stock that's been working of all of these. So, you know what? They don't want to take that one out and shoot it. They want to ride the momentum. I won't argue with it, but it certainly brings up the controversy or the contradiction that you're pointing out. I think it's just as simple as that one's a winner, so they don't want to shoot it.
All right. You have a quick thought on airlines? Because I want to get to some retail stuff, too. But go ahead if you have some.
On the airlines, for us, we love the idea of travel, but we think that the growth rates of airlines are uncompelling. So instead, we own Marriott because we like the idea of traveling. We think Marriott's got double-digit. They just reported 32% earnings growth. That's more exciting to me than a Delta or a United.
Yeah, you want to transport, go by the rails. They're working fantastic.
Yeah.
UNP.